on the other end. I think between Jackson, any player, a friend, Leon Delap, if they can get a good season for Chelsea, Chelsea would benefit solely from them because they are two quality young players and they are ready to learn and ready to improve too.
18-minute played so far. Enyadia atna enso etimi akasa. So far so good. Chelsea for no dominating game no. Total dominance.
Chelsea, the majority of the ball, all of the attempts toward frame.
Chelsea fans no mania bro money man say na ni bra brought he say no.
Building forward again. Neto. Touched off by Hollingshead.
Maybe there I still think so now Sanka Chelsea for a try finding ways and means to get Jadon Sancho into the team.
No, but with Jadon Sancho conversation, it was more of club know a payment structure and you can fall into it or leave. Ye name him say giving Jadon Sancho 300,000 in future would have been a big problem.
Yeah.
Because you get the likes of Kopama putting up a good performance, Caicedo putting up a good performance.
Yes, that is
and
best players.
Yes.
No? They are
And
not
later,
even earning up to that money
and
now.
later they would be like, okay, if this person is earning this, then I should also have the same.
Yeah.
When to me anya one lokia. When to me anya one lokia, you may lose some of the key players based on just transfers or wages. About a big problem. So I think it was a good thing, but on both sides, every Chelsea fan Otimi who Sancho Bobo would have been happy to maintain Sancho in this setup, but he going out would also create that mindset and get a lot of players in a way to Miabwa Chelsea going forward.
For the first time, Cole, Palmer, and so Ashe, the number 10 shirted jersey no. After Eden Hazard, Mikhailo Mudryk, and then they in paying for the Sir Jesse Emano, and they Omodiama, almost star boy, Cole Palmer.
Neto took the corner. By Wordaz.
I think with the number 10 Jason, yes, he deserves it. Because you unim Chelsea heritage that number 10 jerseys are being given to key players and star mind of the team. Mudryk, number 10 jersey now will be a say a bit more motivating na performance net me then akosho.
Yeah.
But with one or two issue in the doping test issue na ba BSCC and obi enim the ekoso, but with conversations and idea me who in say Kopama when he was asked to take the 10 jersey, I think he had a conversation with player friend Mudryk and in like a conversation, no, like a boys conversation. I just say yes, obey me afa that blessing send you back and now he's wearing it, which I think would also give him a lot of responsibilities as a key player in the setup. When him said the likes of Joko, the likes of Eden Hazard, Maba shed this particular jersey. So meaning say wafa, meaning say he has to put up the best and be that key man for this Chelsea team.
Put up the best and be that key man for Chelsea. And no, a money man as some a dear to Jano no.
Chelsea certainly the more threatening side. Arrived in the country 4 days ago. Initially went to Philadelphia. Now here in Atlanta, MYBET.AFRICA.
21 minutes played. Still goalless draw at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Chelsea total dominance. Minkan Dadao.
What's this guy saying?
Chance for Chelsea, so that be a chat. Nicolas Jackson at all. A chance for Los Angeles FC. A chance, so that be Rich James. A Clebono. It's media free hole. Lavia. Or move be at form. But money man.
Yeah.
Looking at the attendance, no, I think that it wasn't at the 100,000 capacity stadium, and I think that it wasn't very bad. But looking at the Chelsea, how Chelsea is big in the US, even playing against Los Angeles, and looking at how things have been, World Cup, no, are we going to be getting full stadiums?
Yes, World Cup will get full stadiums. I think World Cup gives full stadiums. Saying him how countries go into World Cup with a lot of fan base. Saying him say to say Ghana supporters union, no, they would have the chance to go and support their country. So it would come with a lot of a supporters union type of thing compared to teams maybe omono they have supporters unions,
Yeah.
but and yet like the one nation in betuya abokadi or mako. So the World Cup will see a lot of people attending matches.
We will see a lot of people attending matches for the FIFA World Cup and Nyame Adoma next year. And also betimi atodwa enya godie kura.
Elias on Holling said 30 goals, most among active defenders in MLS. Luonga knocks it forward. That's easy work for Sanchez.
Chelsea counter neso dabi
Alas,
LA Galaxy for no and I say Los Angeles FC
Sanchez
amo abe klebo no enso etimi dey free ho.
his goal mouth.
But money man, looking at the team now, right now 24 minutes Chelsea are not able to score a goal against LA Galaxy, despite the fact that maybe end the season. But looking at the game right now, where do you think Chelsea should strengthen?
Where Chelsea set up now is more of a wingers and not any other wingers, but wingers that would be able to touch the line and add more into their game. We had the likes of Noni Madueke mo, Pedro Neto mo. What they
Yeah.
add to the team is different. And one thing Maresca bought on the TNA, he wants his wingers to get more on the line and create those spaces for other players. Almost betimi a benefit if this particular game because in TNA say wingers no intimi and touch line, and wingers no intimi add more to attack. It be a big problem for the team because team no intimi possess ball ni team no intimi ball ni na so no it would limit the game
Yeah.
of how they are going forward. And if Chelsea are to get wingers, we are hearing names like Gittins and other players or more some bits me add. If they are able to add two quality wingers, it creates competition. Stavio Beba, which would be a competition on the right side. Now is the left side, I am more limited because Pedro Neto can play there. Now he is trying if Madueke can also fit into that role going forward. So Utimi nya a good quality winger to come and help the team. Team ni betimi akonini.
Okay. Timinya a quality good winger, team no betimi akwenenim.
Extending forward. Never got there. Jesus.
And no asema money man and so aka
Oldesy. Valuable foul one. And a horrifying reach.
26 minutes played so far.
Cortez knew nothing about that. So Tolson collapsing at Oldesy. And then that restart off the head of Cortez.
So far so good. Chelsea
He's off with
dominating
but LAFC finally had a respite, gave it away so cheaply.
in terms of possession.
Caicedo navigating through midfield.
A pass for Kopama and Sodabi. Loris Karius. But money man, do you think it was ideal to start both Lavia and Caicedo against Los Angeles?
To me who line up now was a bit surprised. Why I was saying I was surprised, and said Los Angeles a team here, they wouldn't dominate you in the midfield. Even though so here the way they set up their team, their strength is more based in the midfield. But I don't think Los Angeles Bay team they will dominate. Anytime Chelsea be call with the likes of Lavia and Caicedo, meaning say it's either Cucurella or Rich James getting into those half spaces. Unim say if Cucurella, yes, has given a lot of goals this season, I'll be in him saying the ball no one in him, but Oshe Enzo Fernandez getting into those half spaces, or the likes of Andre Santos saying him say he performs so well strike box now.
Yeah.
They can get into the box and add more to attack. But I think being the first game of the season, being the first game of the FIFA Club World Cup, he's trying to also explore and see, you know.
Yeah.
Share with the remaining games never cost, we'll be able to know the ideal lineup or person what they call into the season.
An opportunity for Chelsea. Pedro Neto across the board, and so there should be Noni Madueke. A goal kick. Goal kick for Los Angeles. Enzo Maresca an assistant no. Omasha iPad no so sa. Coaching crana ujina na ohwe iPad so.
Chelsea was here to see Club America in their preseason run-up. Ironic, of course, for the fact that LAFC defeated Club
That's easy there.
play-in match 3 weeks ago. It could have been that same matchup again in this opening game for Chelsea. And LAFC unable to find their late equalizer, their game winner in extra
Throwing Jean Tro Infantia
in the lead up to this.
Chelsea. Oma to bona se mo bona kita
It's an indication of doom.
Pedro Neto with Pierre Diamant, Romeo Lavia, and 10 times so Chelsea for Ate Praga. A chance for Chelsea, Kupama, with Pierre Diamant, Noni Madueke. Madueke, Edada no, a chance for Noni Madueke. Madueke, Pierre Bonasanso de Bechi. Ball in Yansay, Kupama for Chelsea. Kupama, a more taking the 2-2. They are not giving him chance. I mean, Candada.
Scoring drought or not, still as influential as any attacking player in the Premier League this year. Past half an hour, Chelsea continue to exist on the front foot against an LAFC team seemingly confident in counterattacking for the moment. 6 shots in this game belong to the English side.
Chelsea. Money man.
Yeah.
Share my bets. Now, looking at how our game in the corner, is it possible say they can play under 1.5 in this game?
Oh no, with game no is one game. I'm looking at a lot of goals coming in.
But say about 30 minutes, will be and she go. How is it possible?
Yes.
So you share under 1.5
5.
option. No?
For full game.
No, for just the first
First
half.
half.
Yeah. Because looking at how our game in the corner, I mean, the second half, anything can happen. Send a walk. In the second half, things can change. But by my point of view, me who say the game might even go into a maybe a 1-goal lead before Chelsea. How are we for neighbor no?
With first time under 1.5, send your time in the corner. And until odds need so I pay 1.08. Of that is first half under 1.5 for the game.
First half under 1.5.
But first half under 0.5, 1.65 into BT.
Under 0.
Under 0, so go.
Yes, under 0 inches go behind him in the first half. But under
Adam-
1.5 in here say.
Under 1.5 near 1.87. 1.07, yeah, 1.07.
Next still they believe that it's
Possibility
possible to say
there
2
will
goals
be
beat
a
my
goal
ball.
or 2 goals, yes.
But minute here boy there. Kopama. A chance for Chelsea next would be Bona Betchery. Kopama was Sunny Bonnie Mutin Tintin. And Quentin Bobo. Hey, Maduki. Maduki catch back away in Faso. Ronaldo Kwe. Romeo Lavia. Kukwela way. Charlie, side invention there sometimes I never affect it more.
No, but Osha the way the style of Enzo Maresca na Cucurella and an age in the right place. Madueke and a mispositioning him because Obama pass no because Cucurella occupy those half spaces. No caught back to touching the line. I think he playing on the left wing, a confusing year, especially in those touching the line on that side. On him say his left foot in the strongest foot. I think Maresca in the second half maybe a bit me who a switch between or no and your friend is saying Pedro Neto because as of now Chelsea wingers are more available. Like 2 quality wingers like 2. So he needs to manage them so well. So they are going into the tournament, they can be able to help the club.
A chance for Chelsea. Pedro Neto, nice. Pedro Neto, what a goal! Mamma mia!
It was a nice pass from Nicholas Jackson.
Oh, Mr. Jackson.
Or drop defenders, or that or drop no create that space. Emma Pedro Neto it may converted this clinical goal for Chelsea. So I think there was a possibility to go beat me in the first half, which Pedro Neto me and share with Nicholas Jackson drop. Nice drop from Nicholas Jackson. They created that space.
Jackson, the complete striker. Striker creating chances. They won't know. Oh, mamma mia. We go to hell. Go to hell dribbling. Pa. Zan. Oh, idea. Nice idea. Monument, it's a very nice goal.
Yes. And that is what Pedro Neto also gives you on the right wing position because of the left foot, the power ne woman. So he likes to go for power mostly. Utimi call for a good shot. It's me in your first goal at Chelsea. I wouldn't be surprised. As I said, you are going to see a lot of goals in this game. Chelsea be dominated. They will try and find more spaces in Los Angeles team now. They would worry them a lot.
They would worry them a lot.
Pedro Neto na ne blow kiss man Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah. Yellow card, first yellow card. First yellow card, they are come at Chelsea captain Reece James. Free kick for Los Angeles. Free kick for Los Angeles. Wonderful finish from Pedro Neto. Wonderful finish. I really want to see Andre Santos in this team.
Yes, I'm looking at the likes of Andre Santos, Lian Delap, because it will take one or two chances to be able to show up. Say Chelsea fans, no more. I said these are new players. Andre Santos about more of a new signing now for Chelsea. So some of the fans would like to look up and see how they would perform, especially in this FIFA Club World Cup.
Fine goal from Pedro Neto. First assist for Nicholas Jackson in Chelsea's new jersey. The lap, Adjumayo. Chance, what a save. Money man.
Yes.
Do Chelsea really need a new goalkeeper?
I think goalkeeping wise, the only thing I save is Sanchez. And they said the last 9 games to the end of the season, put up a very good performance. And then it's me as saving, and yes, Anka would have been hearing names and yet and with the likes of Mike Mania, with Petrovic. Now we don't even know what is going on. But I think Chelsea are looking at needing a new goalkeeper, someone who wouldn't come and also distract the likes of Mike Pendes. So if Chelsea will go in for a new goalkeeper, it will be more of like an older person. In the 2-3 years, and Mike Pendes can occupy this particular post. Wouldn't be surprised Mike Pendes getting the chance against the likes of maybe Esperance or maybe Flamingo.
They when Chelsea were going to pick Gabriel Slolina, they said the same thing. Now, Amukokofa, a Petrovic Bayern, they also said the same thing. So, it chance be by night time will come out obenya say, and then they Amasanso Akakofa another goalkeeper Petrovic Bayern to the Mike Pendes. They also say the same thing that he's for the future. Now, Uchakia, there's a lot of goalkeepers, and a lot of goalkeepers, and most of them are maybe now young. So is it that goalkeepers don't perform bad? They don't live up to expectation, and I say the Chelsea hierarchy no winning the more yet.
I think the idea of getting a quality goalkeeper in this recent football at the back is very important. And one thing that they are looking at exploring every other goalkeeper, they think he's young, data analysis back him to have a good potential or become one of the best in the world. Into all Chelsea books as at last season before we released 2 goalkeepers, now they had almost getting to 11 goalkeepers. We releasing 2 and as of now still on Chelsea's books they are up to like 9 goalkeepers. Until they are trying to explore. But the likes of Robert Sanchez, Petrovic, Pendes, and the rest, they are all trying to get their way into this team. And one thing I was looking at this tournament, though it's like a pre-season for some of the teams, but some of the goalkeepers will also get a chance to also perform so well. Maybe they would get the chance to maybe overthrow Robert Sanchez before the start of the season.
Well, on the Mariska Maya where say Sanchez is always the number 1.
As a Muslim football, changing goalkeepers is something is a problem, especially goalkeeper building that partnership with the defensive line, how they will communicate, how they need to structure themselves. So mostly changing goalkeepers up and down there at the back were a very big problem for coaches. And one thing you say, Edu baby took the Chelsea fans and our Chelsea fans na kasa nema oye na dwen say ndi obe benchy Sanchez na wetimi abo Jorgensen opo no ma hwese ne obe. But in his recent press conference no ka say Sanchez na number 1 and Jorgensen and second goalkeeper Pendes so abe mo obehwe the way obetimi aye. So I think as of now he's trying to just look at the goalkeepers. I wouldn't be surprised say every game he will try to change a goalkeeper to see how they will perform and also give them the chance to also justify themselves going into next season.
Give them the chance to justify themselves going to next season. I know your money man. Chelsea 1, Los Angeles Football Club 0. Bonukita Levi no ni madweke wa team wa friend neso da bi Bono a goal kick. Hugo Lloris, former Tottenham Hotspur goalkeeper, former France captain. I know another podium on the Los Angeles, Nicholas Jackson, striker. Hey, Jackson. Jackson there. No calling your man in born do the ball.
Yes, born
dear.
Time bia because Jackson ade ba kwa oni ene o enyama mienu oni 1. So be serious and 2 obebo short. Those are the only 2 things that Jackson Benvant or lucky. say oye serious he's one of the best.
I know you're serious about Chelsea.
Oh, there be
Okay.
Say in game no player the likes so what Chelsea who the likes of Didier Drogba, the likes of Diego Costa, the way they involve themselves in game, who seriousness, even Nicolas Anelka. But Jackson as a ball no or Didier grow who that seriousness. And Nuntina me can say the inclusion of Liam Delap would give him a lot of competition, especially say Liam Delap it me right team no to me add more goals.
So are you trying to say last season at Chelsea team no?
Yes.
Any Akwakwa say Jackson right number one. So there's no competition.
Yes.
No, I relax.
No, I relax. And you could see he wasn't even worried. Time when a lot of that goal drought, because no him say the coach wants more from him, and the more the coach wants, more of like goals. But so to me, but this link up player lead to a goal.
And how
that is
press.
Yes, that is what the coach wants. But
so then it means that he offers a lot of things.
Yes, but goals competition. Na competition neba. Na the nipa na ono play no. Obeye edwuma na wo ye ni nyina no san the goals ka ho a. That is when you find yourself wanting. Nti ene yenim say eba trying to get through the ball so obo short here is something that he's lacking as a player, which at his age, yes, obetimi enyi in those things etimi ababe natural on the ball going forward. But I think competition makes you learn more, which will be something ebe boano going forward with Liam Delap coming in. No, until everything depends on how Delap can also be solid and give him competition, because Delap ebe more slower, ebe the likes of Cesena, Christopher Nkunku. Yeah. Now Jackson wouldn't be able to grow. Send a pese utimidu no.
45 minutes nina ason and Chebia referee. Pasha na bende game nina benewe. It's a free kick. Another yellow card for Chelsea. Tosin Adarabioyo. I think that this foul wasn't necessary.
Yeah, I think referee with the 2 yellow cards now, I don't see the essence in giving.
No, but it was a card. This boy say, foul in it doesn't make sense for tackle from behind.
No, but it was
very
a
dangerous.
slip.
Now you slip. There's nothing like a slipping football.
There be opetri
and a webcam player.
Yes,
but it's dangerous.
Here is James yellow card, and so it was just trying to go for a shoulder to shoulder, and this a yellow card. But these are some of the things I think. Unim said these referees, those in the Premier League, they know how these players play. Omuni ball week in week out, so they understand. Obiteka I said, because some tackle. Unim say surely he will win the ball. But other referees coming from other continents, when they see those tackles, it makes them feel say it's dangerous, which can also lead to maybe an injury for a player. And Obama a yellow card or.
Offside flag negates chance for a corner now.
Los Angeles for now, I'm a free kick not watching a goal kick. Jumbo Infantia Los Angeles coaches denia brille papa men kandada
It's nearly 2,000 miles that Los Angeles had to travel for this game. And support has been more than nominal for sure.
chance for Chelsea. Nicolas Jackson or GP Bonama Noni Madueke 1-2 across one Madueke but that's Sujina Bono so Noni is last chance for Chelsea across the board and so that be Bonnie Yansa Pedro Neto control ball nicely Yina for Bono so Pedro Neto I think Praga Neso that be Los Angeles for no intercepted Bono Bonnie Yansa Pedro Neto referee Ashaben at the first half Nina Benawie.
Chelsea showing no rust after a 19-day layoff from their Conference League title victory.
Chelsea 1,
Reece James is
Los Angeles 0. Moneyman.
Yes, I think it was a good game. European teams, no Asia American teams, are expecting them to dominate the game and also put up a good performance. In the first half, Chelsea getting a goal with something. I think every Chelsea fan watching the game, you don't expect Chelsea to score 4-5 in the first half, but they are trying to also play at their best, not concede and make sure say at 3 crucial points, here to be able to amass a lot of points to qualify for the next stage near the back or Moshe. So I think it was a good game. Los Angeles for also being good opponents, they dominated the game so well. And I'm also no. We are seeing something like this. It was a good game. We are looking at the second half. A lot of changes in himself. Maresca, he likes to read games. In the second half, he does a lot of changes. Los Angeles for so they have the likes of Olivier Giroud on the bench. They would like to bring them in to be able to meet their former teams. To say Chelsea, Beres you bet me about home day.
Alright, nti yɛbɛda yɛn ho na yɛaba second department of the game no ba yɛde dwumade no ɛbɛto aso de ama wo.
Shakhtar Donetsk. Okay, into say I be second half. Chelsea I changes back mienu bi who say Reece James any Romeo Lavia etimi free mama Gusto any Enzo Fernandez Enzo etimi abem Olivier Giroud Ogusu ene na monchen ho minim so be sha atade aba be Bobby dia. He will be one player coming into the game no will be something that Chelsea fans be able mixed feeling or because he was one player, he was influential in Chelsea second Europa League we are mutimiji nti ene ewe so no nso betimi ajoin the setup about official changes etimi aba game no Gusto for Reece James and also Enzo Fernandez for player a friend Romeo Lavia. So we'll see how Maresca set up ni betimi akoba. Every Chelsea fan be expect say we should see a lot of goals in this game and also Chelsea betimi dominate in the second half. Inti enche bia second half ne be sha ase players ni jinejina the likes of Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson and players now can now Woma. In the second half, we'll see how Chelsea can dominate and also make sure say they would keep a clean sheet. And then they back home me about more to make keep for some time now. Inti the second half will start very shortly. Now for the BB tie Chibiano. Yeah, the idea abro.
I the Giroud normally neighbor man I say
We yin me nim oshene down in BB but me nim the aka so the top ni be to so asamba. And until no referee name so train.
when man near here, I mean the possible outcomes of the game. I mean, I'm on for say I'm young caught my bets now. Yeah, here I am for education. Kakram from na.
Yes.
Second half of Saturday live commentary on it. Watch along and to also the.
Yes, he remind better. And he said this is a crucial game for Chelsea. And this will be because Chelsea straight win Bioma and second half win. I think odds ni be at the back where be off him. But I'm seeing a lot of goals in this game. Los Angeles a team they average at least 2 goals per game. And in their last 10 games, some unbeaten record no. They've at least scored a goal. Even if it's ending in a draw, they've at least scored a goal. Into share my better. The rest of the match, no, odds ni mu yedu. It is be Chelsea winner odds near 1.12. They have the rest of the match. Emma Chelsea. Yeah. Her odds near 1.65. I think it's good. Beat me about next goal. We said the second goal. I think Drew shared to know her mujai. Interfering on her mudde.
And so mujai just no man born number and no here. Just in the say does into my friend on Monday heat transfer no.
Because after that no will be the Jesse Dimika air breno. The next goal game no so odds ni mo susunye. Say Chelsea be share the next goal 1.52 MYBET.AFRICA. Los Angeles be share that goal no 3.65 and so say over 2.5 beba game no say 2 goals and beba in the second half no. Odds ni mo do ye pa 1.75 and now over 3.5 and so 3.20. Intino we a friend say fan the old free say bet me aboa. You hear corners and so ne other options are corners emu and so aye the ye pa ho over 6.5 corners 2.75 odds so I think in Ninamu this is the most way good odds I'll bet me akofa bet me their fiscal MYBET.AFRICA. In the second half na share the likes of Cucurella mo and Kuta ball here say Chelsea bet me add another goal to make sure say more make Chelsea over 2.5 Chelsea to win on bet me a comfortable way almost sleep ni mu bet me aye the
Okay, see so we should expect over 2.5 goals in this game.
Yes, likely I'm seeing an over 2.5 happening in this game because we share the way both teams the performance was rare. Any more so we'll surely see an over 2.5 or we can see something like maybe an over 3.5 because in the likes of Los Angeles, their strength are more of attacking football and getting the box in, they're getting the ball into the box. Into Olivier Giroud, but we'll see a lot of crosses into the box. And I think player B or Ben so be Olivier Giroud miani ni say being a day he's facing his former club Chelsea no. Or Ben Adrian so bet me a share that goal. We can see a lot of goals. Enzo Fernandez in Swabim, that means his arrival in the box. Eba be an important figure for Chelsea and the likes of Malo Gusto, Cucurella. Enya Mwase Cucurella now would invert to help Caicedo. Ewon Finfion. The Malo Gusto would be that third centre back and obey overlap. As game never cost on you, be who send a Chelsea, a bit me set up.
Chelsea for no LED. Chelsea team with watch Madrid obey say you know. Madrid team anyway.
Chelsea team no, even though it's almost young players, almost quality on paper, quality will hope who players the potential as a Kutoma no thing, but the coach handling the team is very good. He's a good tactician. Say be aware picky games, how to pick decisions. But they would grow into the team. But as of now, the comparison when who's a Chelsea fans ni be and a Chelsea team way it will pace. Beat me Paris Saint-Germain, beat me Real Madrid, no more to Moboas Kaka. Menzo Maresca second season with some of the players improving. Players be over because in the Premier League, Chelsea could have one of the lowest and like I said mid wingers in the league. Omo fashion can attack. Omo the any say omo cross the ball, no more assist. Their other wingers are the likes of even Uko Bournemouth, with Brentford. Ubaku who say Menyomo any we friend saying Watara mo adding a lot to the game. So Chelsea fans into Mobo as a kakra Emma players no muntimin developing a pressure no air doors who say who can be.
Me am my heading.
Tell Moma team the pressure do.
Pressure when I made the meeting.
So mo na Chelsea be we na we be we in Monto Mobo as.
Los Angeles for no the former Chelsea, former Arsenal, former AC Milan, France international Olivier Giroud. I don't know about game minimum. No, the Madueke there. Same here. Money man. Madueke ever funny.
You hear Madueke ball no bona. Time be a mekan, at least to dream say be a metino. But I don't see him as a winger there. I deba ko a minimum on wingers. So say winger should at least only shake crown and then the flexibility and then off the ball movement. Those Madueke was our qualities no, but Ocean Pie on show or exhibited that qualities at a natural level, mame. And until every time I complain about his style of play, like he's more rigid on the ball, and Ababe a bigger factor in his game. But I think only so with time he will be able to develop and also become one of the best wingers in the league. So Tony Boase, it's me suyan born homodian. He can become one of the best in the team. Sisiano, at a younger age, with me right England national team, no, he's getting 1 or 2 call-ups, he's performing and doing so well. I babe adebako I bebwani.
No, a money man. Chelsea, I'm only lead by 1 goal. Bonikita, Los Angeles, Amate Praga, board by who the Chelsea, Los Angeles, a chance. That's what be. But shots! What a chance, money man.
Yes, it was a good chance, and I was just saying about Nicoya. It has been classified as an offside because it deflected one of their players in the Chelsea box. Ababe offside Emma Chelsea. I think Los Angeles for they are knocking the doors. So Chelsea ain't me added that second goal to make them relax. If they are to get a goal, against Chelsea. If they are to get a goal against Chelsea, I bet have a pound. Player need a nice dummy. It's me for Kukurela Humba. Final product in there.
When the players anything, I was
it was a nice dummy, but final product. I don't know who only one chain baby.
No, I mean it was a very good idea, but then I would say it's the technique No, I think that he didn't get the technique right because
No, but at that angle,
looking at the pace, and it looks as if that Oshe pace and how he was able to turn so fast into the box. Anybody no person on board and corner when to me enya the right
but at that
foot,
and
so
justify a DNA player na at that angle, but boy ni twem no be in shebi. Onu we share Chelsea when we say Reverend or for that pole. Bobby, I bet me I find who 10 there or watch no.
Oh no, but I think it's a very good idea. Baby, I know Johnny there was very second now. Bonia, a bit my fat keeper and I when I share pepe. Kopama, a Praga chance for Chelsea. Nicholas Jackson running into the box. Bodin say, Mark Kukurea or Piadama, Noni Mandrake across it. That's what that be. Hey, Noni Madueke. Bodin say, Honey, Levi Cowell. It's a corner kick for Chelsea. Noni Madueke. And then the idea of virus diamond, me here in Fida. It's modern pa. Hey. Nsukra nyam person de mami. Ate bubuni no so besre sa. Hey. A chance for Chelsea. Corner kick, Kopama, Opiadiama. Enzo, Pedro Neto, Achibako, across the bonus, a chance for Chelsea. You go. Oh, mamia. Money man.
Yes. It was a good chance and a good save from an experienced goalkeeper in Hugo Lewis. The ball bono ni goalkeeping near one thing very important. Unim we didn't carry an Japan. Boss are Udrin say intimation and a besheno. The a bit me a sheno no so and a beshen is simple. And then Nicholas Jackson panned in Itiaka ball. And it deflects you be.
That's a Jackson share header good. Why are you acting as if say a Jackson share a header good? Why
you no share and if we had a born number 2 no.
What is free header?
But say encore in the air power you'll be surunity. Encore in the box say be the likes of Victor Osimhen mo and the likes of Erling Haaland mo.
Oh, come Victor Osimhen. Adia Jackson by so Victor Osimhen wait me aye.
Asembe na episode.
No. You don't have to do that.
And across the ball be mama no gina no.
You don't have to do that. You never be or her. Link up place ne there are some attributes be or her. Jackson by but obiti say
I think Edu baby in the 60th 70th minute I want to see Liam Delap coming in. He said me who pairing with Kopama. Saying as a link up no and I would even be happy Senka game win Punko starting Kunku Nicholas Jackson. So beat me a mind that last 2 seasons pre-season feeling but yeah I think in Kunku so a player be I said this FIFA Club World Cup a big exhibition period man. So bet me enough time bet me abon home then send you bet me movie out of Chelsea and I said they say we Joao Felix home come on kitten across no if you bet me I maintain this spot I'll bet me a backup to Kopama
a backup to Kopama. I know yeah money man at some I know so they have to I don't know. A man for Chelsea for the expecting some new signing Liam Delap. And so I have money man play about Beji Genesis. Say yeah, I know ye that anama. I money man. Oh, Debbie. Nipa bini.
But I think 55 minutes Chelsea player with me impressing me here. Those with me yellow card there too soon. I think the leadership at the centre back position here at the back
yeah.
Because
I mean, no, for the last 5 games, I mean, he had a very good game.
Yes. And I
he had a very good game.
You said there were conversations of Chelsea adding another centre back. He could be maybe more of a leader role. But I think with Fafana injury, he has been able to fit in so well. Obet me abon mo de ka kitty in Los Angeles for Tigo no.
But I mean, in terms of, sometimes there are crucial saves via Sanchez or crucial saves.
Yes. Yes, but Oshe the I don't know how a Pedro Neto Timmy could do our center box no man. The likes of Chaloba, Tosin mo, any Levi mo, any Gusto no more him. The Sanchez they ban a short stop in there in the EPL now it was through ye.
Oh, no, nice display from Chelsea.
Sanchez Sakura no yi na anything na na power.
Oh yes,
because Tini Funu to Muse a
hairline. A chance for Chelsea.
Hairline there, Kaya Ghana ni be pound come in Yamebundi,
but now those who are bonny dimbo.
Or a dancer so to the end.
Or a dancer. Hey, Ghana dancers wasn't no more hairline. I say, hey, money
dance and hairline pan they are no thing. So one person who no mumbra or star ni beyond be who.
Hey, money wa all cancel.
And until Wednesday, Mumbra All-Star Festival no.
Yeah.
Yes. Dance and I make an umbe huno.
The virus penny be be baho.
Oh, and yeah.
Be brave baho. Stars ni be baho.
Thursday, babe, All-Star analysis pan. Bonnie, a friend of who be quite could need list tour. No
DJ. Say entertainment stars for the beba. They will firm up with the musicians.
Then at least to bet na have trouble players. Yeah. You better hear the ball. It was hard.
I know because we and share your match serious into on foul serious. Because or the thing up.
There be you see the way you push say players the bomb home or no. Say 9 obebo 11 obebo 7 obebo. Also a anonymous wiki. It's who at least 1 or 2 touches. I dribble no easy. One year Thursday about a bona passwa. Kuela ne antics no. Sanchez. Who don't vukum for no. Watch it back on the back watch it. Tusha Petrovic pa or Chelsea team we are problem nanka side.
I say Chelsea team and I think that error leading to goals no keep an ear and there I think that it's in the max. I mean the can and no, sometimes
who says see with Petrovic exclusion no I say or say or time kakra ni nyaman kitten. Do you think say is it more relating to manager no eka ho?
Yes,
and now there are a lot of conversations
he has to be convinced because Listo, money man.
Yeah.
If you are a player, then Chelsea are better do work alone. Alone now coin.
He was one of the best.
Over Europe, and he say he was one of the best. He was the best rated goalkeeper in Europe.
Yeah.
So coming back to Chelsea and seeing how players like Sanchez were not performing over these years, and it's I mean, it's it can't be what you say.
But I didn't think that sometimes as a player you need to find it's a form of justifying yourself. Into the FIFA Club World Cup will be maybe a good stage. Name the plans of the coach. So coach now and doing say every game or best goalkeeper. Maybe you get a chance to also be in the team. And yes, Kupama, it would help you to be able to meet the standards of coaching. Because last season he going on loan now was based on the ball playing ability, no?
Yeah.
Which this season wait me improve. Liam Delap, Ashe Jesse. Into Liam Delap. I'll be happy. So be anonymous wiki. No, the Nicolas Jackson
Aqua
across
wings.
the left wing.
I mean,
then
Jackson playing
Liam
from the
Delap.
wings is something that people have been saying a lot
Yes.
of things
I
about.
think under Pochettino, he played on the wings once, which the performance never was through. So I'm hoping that will be the change a bit me. Then he'll be able to try Nicolas Jackson also on the left wing. So if he's able to give a lot of like opportunity, I think he can play there. He's more of a winger, like that arrives in the box more than a number 9 or a poacher at Chelsea for a dream or you know.
Okay. Nicolas Jackson, the people's favorite. Hey, Jackson, the Asemeba.
And I think Chelsea also needs to get a left back because Cucurella, though say a player be on time injury, but the Champions League, the Premier League, FA Cup, Carabao, there are a lot of games coming up and tough games. When you get a Conference League now, you can put the likes of a Champon and maybe other players to occupy that role. In the Champions League, so we share the likes of Barcelona, now midweek, Kusane, the likes of maybe Manchester City. Boy, you need to have quality players. So the right wing position is something. The left back position is something I'm looking at. They also including another. I think Hato would be a good pick for them.
Yeah,
Hato would be a good
so
player.
That is why mostly they want a player who can play as a left back and also a right back. What you say?
Yes, Noni Madueke film, Emma Terrick George Eba, and Liam Delap, and so Eba be Nicolas Jackson. There is a Delap beat him in the first game. We beat him the boy at what anymore. Minya pa anko inshe go na pressure anti me ko Jackson so.
I don't know pressure ko Jackson. Uni adwa.
Pressure na me pese ko Jackson.
Jackson.
Pressure na me pese ko Jackson so ne. BBC na me pe. Esa na we see the best out of Nicolas Jackson. Nti ene Delap, ene Terry George, ene Ebim, ababe Nicolas Jackson. Ene Noni Madueke. Uni pe dwa etina we ne friend Kiliku. Kiliku Nicolas Jackson we Jabasa Wama assist. I think he gets keeping na inka with Noni Madueke no the Jackson but the left wing now try maybe 10 minutes now and far.
Yeah.
Then maybe or the Tyreek George about. But
maybe the coach too they don't see Nicolas Jackson as a right wing guys. It's hard time. I would say the Chelsea fans should forget about Jackson playing as a hey. Asemeba debi. Hey, money man.
yes.
No strike. I
didn't pressure say ade.
I didn't the lap buy. Chinchina mo pese on share JC number 9.
Ono ne fa JC number 9. Ono se on JC am case ni sa anyama ni ndi. Ono ogidie say number 9 ni JC obetimi a share dia bogo sinti ene yi. Eno no pese o fa share. And I think it's high time I say ye sa enyama ni free players ni team say no betimi abobo ye hu some time Morata share 9 na emfa. And also osesa ko 29 home podi agigu kra. Sometimes there's a player and there's a Apple performance. Who the likes of Romelu Lukaku, Tammy Abraham, Masha 9 abo goals, you know. Any player can put on that number 9 or beat me about home.
But me to me, I also think say he play a bit. He said, Tammy Abraham. He wasn't a flop.
Oh no, he wasn't. Nice start from Tyreek George, but I saying lose ball.
Liam Delap, fantastic, fine player. Cole Palmer or the Bonati Praga. Born Kita Chelsea, Cole Palmer, Oshie Wine, Enzo Fernandez, poor first touch, but Bona Babidi, Tariq George to Enzo Nesudabi. But should Chelsea trust Tariq? No more Tariq chance, no more Tariq and ball.
That is the left wing position.
Yes.
Tariq is more of a right winger. On your left wing.
Tariq here, I mean,
No, about top, but he's also good with both feet. But I think it's time, you don't need to put a lot of pressure on a young player like that. Send your pressure and Bedanis when he gets the chance.
I mean, if you really want to play for Chelsea, you should be ready for. I mean, pressure. I don't know if the mechanism.
Yes, but say this is a team going into the Champions League. This is a team a lot of games coming up. He will get his time to play. Me the only player na me join said that left wing position in case we team home because there were games that he was given the chance to play. Nkunku Edu baby na Enzo Maesca Bono on that left wing position. No, I buy into those half spaces no. Then Cucurella inverted, but na nyama ntimi nye the enko ye mano. And I no so no Ojai sa ade any ball, but I think Nkotimi occupy that left wing position and kebetimi aboa ni ye pa because with now Chelsea wouldn't spend another millions to get another left winger if Nkunku can perform from that particular position. But maybe Maresca also have other plans for him because I don't think Senka, if he's not part of his plans, they could have dropped him out of the main team for this tournament. But he's in there. He's looking at exploring more with friend is saying Christopher Nkunku.
He's looking at exploring more with Christopher Nkunku. Tariq George, he's a fine player, one of the best players from the Chelsea Academy in recent times. A winger, and if Chelsea Castlemania, they will give him the courage, the man a chance now. Last season, he scored an important goal for Chelsea.
Yes, against Fulham.
Important goal for Chelsea. The lab, run behind. Liam. Hey, I'm on for striker. Hey, striker, bude. Already. You feel striker, we say you. Money man.
And you player who can answer man, see how Sanzo was on for striker, we say, no. Composure, running behind.
We in your composure, be running behind Jackson. Here we be. I mean, he's a very fine striker. And the Jackson in ball control. I was like, now. I never before Motes. Munya de Muna. No, I did that down for some Mumbai. Hey, Munya.
Well, in case Enzo Fernandez convert to
Munya, the lab.
Maybe pay you Chelsea team be always there should be competition. You the likes of Didier Drogba, Nicolas Anelka, Fernando Torres, you Diego Costa, Didier Drogba. This is what we want. Into competition, you know, created that thing. Obi abe na dreams o she goes. Na my team na kuni ni mene. Chelsea are boasting of one of the good.
Hey,
Kopa mate abofre.
Charlie, I don't know me something that they've done in training. It was very good because born now I said and I thought some could be in Chiru, but see.
Also say Chelsea has set.
To abo no some kopasma the lab.
Correct tapping. Kopa menya sa den do yin number 10 into one and share number 20. I say Ghana the number 10 mark could do so be say. Oh, you got to go for 20. Say everybody
Obi say that day me kai a bomb match me obi say o start here say odi kivo na ehhehhe ti kivo na hhehhe na koma ho ama say Ghana
football fans. Umbeku.
Obi say okay an advert was say kivo ehhehhe ndi give
hhehhe na koma ho. O ma ti boy ne fi ne
are Ghana. Oh, never.
Football there.
I said Chelsea there. Omuni number 10 cares behind she any who ana.
Tem Modric abeso mu kakra nti bia. You will be more to nice run from Caicedo.
Hey, striker.
I didn't think offside there. It was a delayed pass from Caicedo. Now me feel say cut up instead of going to Leon Delap. Pedro Neto. Bread time.
Can we start you also catch Chelsea first man start you about tournament?
Yes.
And no a young boy no waje
man of the
match.
But man of the match in there a more rem kakra.
That easy. Okay, so the so far score ratings.
And so far score ratings.
No,
I didn't do one share ball.
Oh, I'm saying say.
Who share ball no?
Who the tennis man of the match. Who man of the match? People who have been almost man of the match.
FIFA Club World Cup no. FIFA Club World Cup. You be the man of the match.
Man of the match.
Fans
and the fans now voting too hard.
The Chelsea influence.
And yeah, the Chelsea influence as and the opposite system voting ma a year. The lap na yenhwe.
Ombeti mi aye. Upa manifa bo bi mboba na yenhwe ade. Inti mi ndua na enye me won because in do about 61 minutes unya one clear big chance but to kone.
But about 61 minutes that doesn't mean say what about 61 minutes in 20 minutes man of the match.
Oh, ubeti mi aje.
Ubeti mi free bench by about 20 minutes pepe no man of the match.
Oh, who match a Kopama timinya na man of the match no ye dey ma.
Hey, the lab I say o show some glimpses view. Or ya ade bia se manage ho. Or ya ade bia manage ho. I was all command the best at it.
One command the
best. Lab. Somebody need striker for baby. And I'm mad at the striker. The United is on also for the team.
The need striker Mbappe Juma be no e ho.
Na the Mbappe or striker. Mbappe munya striker for baby. O member Mbappe kwatina baby o. Obeko right wing. Can Mbappe or Chelsea and best at here. Maybe it's a question.
I say Mbappe or Chelsea best start. Who a better left winger or team no
okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
But I'm an position in the own team.
Ah, Nicolas Jackson.
Hey,
na Mbappe weaker foot cry better say Nicolas Jackson.
Anam aden me anina me hu asa adena me hu Jackson mu no. Is it me nkwa na me hu and a lot of people don't see.
Chelsea players in a play no.
Hey. Kaisedo ni kukurele pra. Coach ni yesre na onyi omum frim. Yesre coach. Because almost Santos mebo be.
Maresca next season pressure be a bit bad so no.
Next season we about Champions League. Hey. 73 minutes played so far. Kopama, Opia Bonama. Tosin Adarabioyo to Levi Kowo. Enzo Fernandez ko Sane pass ni mako ne so bono ntimi anko bona babedi Levi Koyo ko wo ne jabo ne chiwo pia bona ma Tosin to Moise Caicedo abade bona kwakoma Revenable for Robert Sanchez or Sane bona simutententen then so to nobody in particular the lap by the neck about 3 pair. Liam the lap by no nena can ball tripe.
Oh yeah, agenda tia the lap.
Bono kita.
So you invest 2.5.
Los Angeles. Makuguela.
Evangelist.
Kuguela de kwa no animu hopa. That's a just difference. There's no mood bugawade.
Da bi kuguela kwa ne de kan no di pride no. Wasanda ne number da chair refuge so on draw.
Hey, Makukurela, Rastaman throw one stone. Hey, Otele say team GH Media for no. There's saying say if you miss the ball, don't miss the man. I don't know about all star now.
Otele position be no.
Otele, also about 5. Otele so about 5.
And then say me okay. Omuni media for
media, yes.
Until Otele against DJ Slim.
And against Listo.
Oh, they be Listo win.
The lap. Hey, Charlie. The lap. What I be so of Uncle Superstars grab travel. Hey, the lap. Say na de baba.
There be on Casabo no person there.
The boy is like Jackson come train you defend the go baby grab. Boy. Jackson train the defender. Yeah. Ngo so we be na Jackson call so against Robert is na 1-4 canon.
Apui.
Tosin Adarabioyo, fantastic senior player. Moises Caicedo.
I think there's a Maresca. You Andre Santos mo, the likes of Andre Santos mo, so a bit me be my but I think the way I score line is what a player like Caicedo, we na who bet me actually ye pa because the defensive actions na no wedding.
So are you expecting any changes from Chelsea team?
No, I think maybe Andre Santos, but as Senya Nyama Kono, we may food between Andre Santos and Enzo Fernandez, ebe ha adwin ye. Because though say Santos say more physical, he chased the ball, but that level, like I said, Obama no, on team farmer, he will be more of a player. Bet me him. It me add goals, which Enzo playing as a deep line to do all the markings. So I wouldn't be surprised that this would be the team on bet me upon game. No.
Okay. Tillman for Los Angeles, Moria boxing a chance next to that be Malo Gusto. A chance for Los Angeles. Body be shot next to that be boarding and say it. Another would be Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Oh mamma mia. Hey, offside first. Money man.
Yes, Los Angeles for any Gusu no Kido no. And I think Chelsea out of though US no more but the weather and the pitch ni bibia a factor, but they are playing poorly. Yemfa bibia and Tunchen, they are playing very poorly. Defensive marking was very poor. Levi Cole.
I think the player was offside. So I mean the Chelsea players and the defenders they did whatever they did. So the fact that ball no caught that player no means he was onside. I mean offside.
Yo, Twaso. Yeah, and you're offside. It was a goal kick. They are passing the ball from the back. So they are playing very poorly. Maresca at same way time be Ameka say there needs to be other plans, variations. In Yama Bakumi, to be able to dominate opponents. We've seen the likes of Bayern Munich.
But Mr. Chelsea has been dominating this game. Chelsea have been dominating this game. So
against Los
whatever
Angeles,
domination do you want to see?
FC.
No.
This is a game at Chelsea should be winning comfortably by 2 goals.
Or as now kind it was as if say be Los Angeles so beat I'm betting say be Los Angeles for the moment a dominating game. So what I said that is the reason I can say maybe
possession wise, yes, Chelsea dominated possession.
Chelsea but the domination I can one specify. And if in the football terms, so because it's dominating now, best thing about it is possession.
Yes, but domination it's me going to score line.
The American want to say. Okay. But still Chelsea is dominating. Chelsea is still leading.
Okay.
It's all the score line class. So Chelsea is still any leading. So they are dominating the game. They are leading by 1 goal.
Yeah, Reverend.
Liam Delap. There you go.
A nice assist.
Enzo Fernandez.
And
the Argentine international.
Which may improve in his arrival in the box.
Oh, mamma mia.
Yes.
Enzo Fernandez, Chelsea, to win the FIFA Club World Cup. Money man, check him out, Meshadi. Kopama to Liam Delap to Enzo Fernandez. Oh, my days.
Cross, no.
Oh, my days.
Accurate cross technique.
Oh, but say Jackson
technique.
Now Jackson pass. Oh, one
technique now. Or the cross ball now. Here a top striker no beat me. I must have ball now arrive. Ball no arrive one now so pepe. You see, 2 strikers now more competing.
Obi assist. Yeah. Chelsea why there. Ready. Team mini striker.
Me who's a bassa for one
Team mini striker. Madrid to mo ya win. Mini striker. O striker Hendrick. Hendrick no say Bobby Charlton. Across all 16 years. O say the idol Bobby Charlton. Oh, dabi. Who said Dario Uzogo? Yeah, warm up.
Yes. Okay. So replacement for Caicedo.
Yeah.
Uzogo. I think maybe a bit me.
Do you think that Chelsea should keep Dario Uzogo in the team and so man Colo?
I think he should be kept in the team. On that profile of Caicedo. Unim say Lavia Emma a different profile. Enzo Fernandez and Andre Santos Emma similar profile.
Hey.
Over 2.5 now,
that was very bad. What a save from Sanchez. But I think that player number one here. But you see,
I think Usogo there, he needs to be kept in the team to be able to understand the pedigree and Nyama Chelsea for the person who implement the likes of Leslie Munebi on Hubechrom.
Yeah.
Yes, Leslie Ugechukumu on Betmania loan move. And I think Chelsea got us some boy being in January.
On there, I mean, the plan was to send him to replace Andre Santos.
Yes.
That was Strasbourg team. So
I think these are some quality players. They can go there. Sama Inyama Entimi Infantin and they cash out or so. Eddie Apiska because you are seeing my dear. Uye be now Utombi.
That was a fine pass. Nice control. But
those are good to lose player, but in the last minute, with me a good recovery. Sanchez and then your advert. It's a baby do it. Advert here not doors. Hey.
I don't know your Madrid TV ana. Bono kita Moisa Caicedo. Ahwade de pia bona kwakoma tosi na darabia yo. Makukurela obobo until 17 ya invention pa kwa na ye ne de say the left fullback inverted in the Kukurela or Barbati as ye. A chance for Los Angeles. Nenso Dabi. A throw-in, 82-minute played so far. Chelsea 2, Los Angeles Football Club. And then we say Minipa Yayabua. Los Angeles Foundation Bebamu. Finally, Dario Isugu.
Any Christopher and Kunku. So I think
Dario
we'll get Caicedo.
Isugu.
Any Kopama going off.
Omayine Frimoa. Ene Obamu Ababeyi. Moisa Caicedo.
Group chat. Now boys we say and Caicedo. I say wabe fat. She say I say the new look new with Max, you know. And it die, you know.
Yeah.
Yes. Also no dying it be BBC.
But I think that Caicedo one thing I've realized is that every season, the last game of every season, or dying it.
Yes.
I work at Chelsea last 2 seasons game or boy or dying it or share that long range
goal,
game.
Yes.
Dario Usugu. Money man.
Yes. Oshena or a player beer ni body structure ni built ni na te Caicedo. Onu otwetu otwase Caicedo kura. Nti Premier League ni there. Say bia my bet for the bet to tumpa and so go to get red card there. Eh ade ba kwa nka beta etwa pa.
But say ni me can be biase mo ese Caicedo.
Yes.
And you see Chelsea for sign no. When they ask him say why na ye role model or say mo ese Caicedo.
Yes. And waba ebe feel a good
and you see
he will be able to learn a lot.
Yes, and it tells you about Moise Caicedo.
Hey.
Looking at the age. Hey, Enzo Fernandez. Hey, Enzo. I didn't know you were born. Me, who many for the be a currently what we are so yeah, or yeah, the Enzo here. Nah, massa. Vitinha and Enzo are different players.
No, but Oshe Vitinha Bobona at Enzo there na.
Dabi. See. Vitinha doesn't play that. Is it Enzo ball no ball?
Vitinha is more of a short pass player.
So what you say? Vitinha no.
Enzo mount that Toni Kroos long passes no.
You understand?
Yes.
In terms of Enzo Fernandez, he's the only player closest to Toni Kroos.
And then I 36 or doing the FIFA game near one. I said maba.
Pass to Olivier Giroud and Sodabi.
Drew by me who knew.
I said born on your bimbo. How many Chelsea baby?
Over 2.5 in here. She
now is a Chelsea team for being about Casan and Chelsea born in Boana. Oh,
the only producers.
By a show, now, South Oakland, young Connie, Los Angeles. Baya
Oakland for no. Oakland for ne. Nyamianim no players no football no born part time.
Also pa. There Baya the better Chelsea. Baya.
Oakland for no football no born part time. Omuye ejuma ankasa.
Na go keeper ne yi. Oye ejuma hardware shop. Nti ofre ejuma o mbebo match ko ofre ejuma mo bibe to cement ni hammer. Into no ton a year ton near money we are no dim cabeda go to no be do all abre.
O share we in so go tackle.
Hey! The lab, the obey no. And so man Jackson ya bimbo biemo. A chance, oh mamma mia, corner kick.
Na nke so hwe tackle bi a insongo eye won finfin opa obedwin se kai say do pepe.
Yes. The guy he looks just like, oh, ya boy.
Yeah, boy be mu.
Yao Messi. Finally, Los Angeles beat match go. I feel they must sorry free at the so. Must sorry free at the so.
Yeah, boy no ya dey anko e twen 4 minutes near.
No, na then he la pro free bench by no ya dey.
So a news sign ya boy Los Angeles.
I say ya boy free. Ya boy ko join Los Angeles. He say free Columbus Crew no ko join him.
Wow, she.
He's a new player. He's not on your old player or team anymore. Columbus Crew no ko join the team no. What they say?
Yeah, hwe ya boy.
We a friend of Yao Messi, former Manchester City player.
Okay.
Ghana in this year.
Hey, we your friend is saying
Pedro
Pedro Neto die.
Kwana no bonaso paper CD so. Hey.
Kwana no we twa akofa we go.
Boko na cha ne se de oye
Sempa.
Andi coronavirus so be kwana obeti esi hama mu adwoa so hu. That is so about all starting you. Hey,
So Rafael Leao.
coronavirus.
Asema ba.
A chance na so dabi.
Liam the laptop no.
Dario so go na kwese ade no. A chance
One bunch.
bona ye hu ode ma LA for no Los Angeles bona say ya Messi ya yeboa asane bona motent eh bona ho
Abro football.
ase bona ho nti bona ho ye wo
Ni na chile zaro mo bo.
Enzo Fernandez mama ya
Akwefa boy you to way.
money man. Can Enzo Fernandez enter into PSG midfield?
Yes, so bet me rap PSG midfield no. He's one player. Rap PSG midfield now. They have Vitinha and Joao Neves. These are two players good on the ball, but on a long range passing in the back or boy. Fabian Ruiz on so bad long passing range ni true. Unyo bit say on the PSG and in fin miensa no. On here goes in free hole. Ejuma ne say omon fa boss ni nko enim that quick passing no. Na omunya Enzo I think he'll be able to add a lot. Sir, direct balls to
Nya de omunya no.
Nsa osim ubisa.
Me say amazing going to
fit. Ntisem o nam di wem.
Where are Chelsea fans no more tier they be America say as a PSG fans say was also summer transfer window no.
Into usuro.
Oh, usuro.
Into usuro aden na.
PSG do better be for Chelsea player.
Ntino, I think he'll be a good addition into the PSG setup, but Chelsea for it me na is something good. The only thing is say eso to me use no, using the year. And then you say Maresca, it's me the best out of Enzo Fernandez. He's adding a lot of goals. Though Chelsea fans need be complaining about like Enzo Fernandez as a deep line player or to me add that deep line service. No, but I think the same fans now and complaining say player ni shego. Inti any odi go account we almost answer there be almost am pay deep line na. You are mount me do cake in San Fabio. Na dear Sanchez.
90 minutes in na aso. 90 minutes in na aso.
Over 2.5 in there.
Dario Usugu Piabonama Tosin Adarabioyo Chelsea 2 Los Angeles 0 Ghana Nidisha ya Yeboa ya Messi amandina ba bejida mu a enya gudie He's playing more as a central midfielder. Enya Goodie, Bona Wabedi, Pedro Neto. Ball to Enzo Fernandez or the Bonabema Tariq George, Wachibako, Bona Yehu, a pass next to Dabi.
But only my dear must steady second half. Liam Delap be mono crossing pie the cross in a box maybe
chance Nkuku Bankuku Nabakwa na Zobeste
FIFA Club World Cup nebeche, and also me when say Nkunku wasn't a bad player, but I think it do baby team ni free anymore.
I mean Nkuku is one player I like so much.
Yes.
But the reason why I got upset with him, especially this season, was
he wasn't. I feel he didn't show the professionalism as a player. If you're under contract with team, though you are looking at playing, that is the time you put a lot of pressure. Minutes let it count. You put a lot of pressure on Coach Enzo Maresca to now field you into the team. But say, professionalism or fame will come into games as a young man fan who you don't press, you don't do anything good. It shows fans never turn you on you. I think in Nkunku Chelsea no. Now fans need be we need GSL or Babeka team no. But a lot of people who be Chelsea fans, we Chelsea fans 10 a move 5. Ebeka say on your day on free team no munko because they feel say he wouldn't help the team. But I think FIFA Club World Cup, don't find reviving him. Even if it's not a Chelsea setup, another team would come in for him a bit me in the career.
Another team would come in for him, and that will help his career.
Man of the match.
A chance Nelson Dabi. Pedro Neto.
Yes, man of the match.
So far so good. Yabobe 5 games. Chelsea plays me no man of the match.
Liam
Delap. Striker basa. And when he there. A chance for Chelsea. 4 against 4. Oh my God! What a save!
And Oshe, the 2 strikers profile at Chelsea were Liam Delap, Emma that Nicholas Jackson we come in and drop in BBA, but on they are count. So their games I think Maresca Bebuano. The only things that they need to get the ground running at a higher pace a bit more to be able to adapt very well. In their games, I'm expecting say their games that he should field both of them to be able to also do well.
All right, Interno, money man, and now turning can Chelsea to Los Angeles Football Club 0. Enzo Fernandez, any Pedro Neto, any ball goes no match. Chelsea meeting at Vincent, what's a money man can you much now? Exactly 1 p.m. Ubeshe was Sports Arena. Now, yeah, they are good day 17 Eddie Abreu, MYBET.AFRICA TV, MYBET.AFRICA Radio. Street is watching on Facebook. Yakramo.